Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Reenie, this is the Enchanted Planner, and today we are doing my health spread for the week of the 19th, people. I don't know where the heck this week is, like this month is going. I was saying this to Di and I were talking about this yesterday. We're just baffled, like what the hell? How the hell are we in the middle of the month and now like moving towards the end of the month? But what are you gonna do? Okay, excuse me. So when I set this up, I had found that Smurf Day was on the 25th, and of course, not going to find any Smurf stuff in Happy Planner stuff. So I went to Made Me Own. I'll leave a link for the artwork in the description if you're so inclined and you'd like to, get your own. Because I'm pretty sure based on the terms, I probably can't use it in my shop. But again, we come down to this. It's licensed, people. You don't own it. Crazy. Okay, here's what we got. Pretty cool, right? The only thing I'm thinking is because I want to put these guys across the middle, like, you know how I do my thing in the middle, but I don't know that I want to put big dates over them. That's where I'm kind of on the fence because they have like faces and they're dancing and stuff. So I'm not sure I want to put big like numbers over them. So anyways, we'll tackle that bridge when we got to it. What the heck is that? All right. First off, we got to do this. Let's get rid of all of this stuff. And then we can get like, started properly on creating the spread of a lifetime. This week, so what did I do? My dashboard spreads and this one is like a total blast from my past. Like I remember getting up on Saturday mornings, super excited as a kid to watch the Smurfs. Like it was damn, it was good. Yeah, it was funny. Yeah, and we've been talking in the comments and stuff about, it's nostalgia, right? Like I'm 51, I was born in 72, so all of this stuff came out when I was a kid. Ooh, I made these very, very delicate. All right, that's okay. We can make this work. It's just sometimes the Cricut doesn't like to necessarily cut all that well. So we'll just take our time in getting our little friends up off of the sticker paper. Because, I don't want a bunch of white, but I'd rather be gentle with delicate stickers than have a truckload of white to contend with, which in likelihood I'd probably just cut off anyways, right? All right, so I am going to sneak these guys onto wax paper because we did miss a little bit. That doesn't belong there. There we go. Or maybe we just go in and lay them down because they're super delicate. All right, maybe we'll just bite the bullet. Okay, so we have breakfast, lunch. Actually, you know what? I should probably put in my headers first. That might be the best place to start. So we have a brand new sheet. I have a brand new sheet of headers, which most of the time I don't actually do this with you guys on screen because it's time consuming, but I'm thinking this should be a fairly quick spread, question mark, let's hope, because I have an idea of what I want everything to look like in my head. So it shouldn't be too bad. All right, let's get our breakfast down. Oh, my sticker bit. Let's get rid of the sticker bit. So what have y'all been up to? Me, of course, not much. I want to hopefully get into it Saturday today. My husband's at a first aid course, which he's not happy about, but it's got to be done. Well, he just did his first aid like 6 months ago, but with all the confusion, somehow he didn't get his first aid card. And then I found out that we don't actually get a card anymore. You actually just download it off of the website, which they don't have their own individual accounts because their boss pays for the certificate. It's a mess. So redundantly, he's doing first aid again tomorrow or today. And I said to him, I'm like, well, make sure you get either clear instructions on how to get your bloody first aid card or you walk out of there with one because this is ridiculous. Like, when I had the studio, I used to run a first aid course every year and we would take a first aid and CPR course every year. They're for a few reasons, even though it's not technically like required because you don't expire and like your CPR is like 3 years, I think, and your first aid is like 2 here in Canada. So, but I get it done every year because one, practice makes perfect, right? If you've only taken a first aid course once and it was like, 3 years ago, how much are you truly going to remember if the situation should arise where you need to implement said first aid and CPR? The only thing that gets me though is like, I understand the need for having first aid and CPR. However, these days, most places have AEDs, which is the, defibrillators, right? Secondly, we're only really allowed to put on a Band-Aid and call for help. Like when you strip it down, there's not seriously a large amount that we're technically allowed to do with first aid and CPR, but still has to be done. But now that I don't have the studio anymore and I don't have all the staff, because my staff, without fail, they wouldn't all expire on the same year. They'd expire apart like every second year, So it was just easier all around. It was better for them for practice, and it just, makes life easier. Okay, so we skip this one because we go to here because the middle is going to be our Smurfs. I'm super excited about this one. I had a freaking hilarious time making this stuff, I'll tell you. Took me a couple of test prints to get the sizing right though, because I was off slightly. I'm like, why is this not working? But I figured it out. And then I just printed it out and was happy with it. And then off to the Cricut we went. I'm hoping these are all going down straight. Sometimes they get stuck on the tweezers and then it moves at the last second. So it's a little annoying. I think we're all straight. If not, it's not hard to fix, right? All right, so we want movement stickers, which I'm gonna put them all the way across, but I have a plan for some strength training, and then I have a plan for some flexibility and mobility and balance this week. All right. And then now just hope we don't have any freaking massive migraines come on, and we're good. Because those have been intermittent lately and it's not fun. And then this past week, the week we're just finishing up, I was prepping for a photo shoot Thursday night. So it's just a busy week. Like if it's not raining, it's pouring, right? Isn't that always the way? It's not always the way. Okay, so there we go. And oops, see what I mean? Stuck to the tweezers at the last second, it moved. Okay, now that we've got the basics to those guys down, I feel a little bit more comfortable coming in with our buddies. OMG, they're so cute. But I kind of want something for them to stand on. What have I got? I'd have to get up for that drawer. These might be too thick. Might. I don't know. And this might be too dark. I mean, it's a bold statement, right? Yeah, I'm not really digging that. Okay, so let's wrap you back up on your thing. What about this angled stripe? Let's throw you down and see what you look like. Oh, again, it's too much, man. It's too much. Okay, I think we're gonna have to grab the other package, which has my available grid washi in it. Because I think this is probably the best bet because it's so subtle. Like it's enough, but it's not like, bam, there I am. Yeah, that's better. And then what we might do, I don't think I have a washi that color though. It's not looking promising. I'm gonna pause, go dig around in the washi. I'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, I think I found something that works. It's a skinny black washi with this pattern on it, and I can't remember what this pattern is called, so forgive me. But it's subtle enough. It works, right? It works. So this is what we gonna do. I just gotta figure out where my little friends are gonna stand. So like probably about here, maybe. Let's see what that looks like. That's probably pretty good, actually. Okay, excuse me. Got a tickle in my throat this morning for it's allergies. I'm just blaming everything on allergies. It's just allergies. Okay, and then we're gonna need a washi card. that is going to require an X-Acto knife, which is right here. And we'll just cut. That's sort of, oh, it's the, like, why are we sticking? It's the correction tape. It's created just enough friction that the card doesn't want to slide because there's something underneath it. Come out of there. Stay put. And I was digging around in my washies. One of my favorite washies is I've got this really, like a skinny red washi, and it's got like little tiny polka dots or something on it. And I have a very minimal amount of it left. And I was like, ooh, pull this out, and it's starting to get gummy. So I'm like, oh, okay. So we're apparently going to have to use this pretty soon. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have cut it off. So now I got to figure out the laying down of the next piece. Sometimes I'm so smart, other times not so much. Okay, I think that is about right, even though it's a little crooked on this end. Okay, there we go. And then we will do the same with this one. Okay, that is not right because when I put this one down, this has got to come down slightly. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to lay this one down first, and then I'm going to shift the other one if I need to a bit. Stop sliding. Just lay down on the line. Lay down on the line. I'm pretty excited. There's like almost 100 people in my little Facebook group for the, well, the one that we use for the challenges, and in this case it's getting used for the reset. So I'm like, oh my gosh, we need like, I think it's like 9 more people or something. So if you're interested, I will leave a link to the reset in the description. And if you have no freaking idea what I'm talking about, I did a video this past week talking about I'm doing a reset in my life, which means I'm going to take the steps necessary to just change the direction. And that includes everything, including my health and wellness and my productivity and my business acumen, like everything. So if you want to join me, get some support, it's free. It's just a free Facebook group where we're going to hang out and support one another. You're welcome to join us. So I shall leave a link in the description. So yeah, see if we can get that group to 100. I'm pretty excited. It's a small group, and that's good because, you know, it's not too overwhelming because there's like so many people in there, and I find that happens sometimes. Like sometimes the groups are just huge, and I have to wonder with these people that have like, you know, 20,000 people in their Facebook group. I'm like, how do you keep track of who's who? And oh, I don't want to cut off arms. Well, okay, this is a bit of a problem. Okay, now I've got to rethink this because I guess we're cutting off arms. Well, it is what it is. All right, so let's pick up our little friend. Now, the question is, do I continue him just on this side as if nothing has ever happened and just continue them on like that and then start? Too many things. Too many things, man. And then just start the cycle all over again with the other one, which is right here. But that means I need to grab it from like here forward. All right, well, we're gonna get a little bit creative in, I tried to pull these up a little bit before I started filming to get at least something to get me to work with, you know. Because like I said, I like my almost no sticker cuts, but when my Cricut is deciding it's not gonna cooperate 100%, it doesn't always work. Hello, I just want under you. Can I get under you? Thank you very much. I was trying very hard because these guys have got like movement lines underneath them. I was really trying hard to get the movement lines to be included in the kiss cut, but because I'm so finicky and I don't want a ton of paper around them, it just wasn't going to work. And I'm like, oh, worst case scenario, I can just draw them in, right? They're not hard. They're just like little, basically parentheses. But now that I've put them on top of washi, we're not going to really need them anyways. So that's a win. All right, so we've got these guys lifted up. I need to get in here with a pair of scissors because I'm going to come in here. I just want to grab Smurfette. And I'm going to cut it right there because I want to try and piece these together properly. And that might include just laying over her. So we get them all lined up. And once I get them lined up, I can take off the extra, you know what I mean? Or I can just leave it there because it's not that bad. Actually, that worked out pretty good. Okay, and then look at this. We get to cut it off right at, if it doesn't shift, right at the junction of where they are reaching for one another. So it's cute. All right. Yay, we have Smurfs down, and check them out. Aren't they freaking adorable? Okay, now, we need some function in the sidebar, and I also want to put Gargamel and Azrael down in the sidebar. So let's grab our wax paper and stick our little buddy here on there and see how much room he's going to take. Oh, that's perfect. It's perfect. Because I also want to see if I can get this just Smurfy sticker in up here. And then some kind of sticker in the middle or a sidebar, not a sidebar, like habit trackers and stuff. All right, so I think we're going to start with this. I'm going to start with getting our just Smurfy sticker down with good old Papa Smurf. And then we're going to take Gargamel and Azrael. I loved this show when I was a kid. Oh, Papa Smurf is so crooked. Why didn't you tell me, people? Why didn't you tell me? All right, sticker picker upper. And as I can't remember who it was that said this morning, say sticker picker upper 3 times. Sticker picker upper, sticker picker upper, sticker picker upper. All right, let's try this again and get it down straight. Straight is good. All right, are we straight? Yes, but we're not very centered. Why am I having such issues today? Well, you know, it's not really that much different than any other damn day. All right, there we go. Okay, so now let's put Azrael and Gargamel down here. Yeah, do they need to be hunched over like that? I think so. Let me just assess the situation here. Yeah, they kind of need to be hunched over like that in order to make sense for their walk. But I can cut off a tiny bit of like his shoe and stuff. And then I think what we'll do is we're going to pick up this sticker and then I can either move it over or we can just lay it kind of on top. And I think I'm just going to move it over. Yay! Even though it's crooked now. Seriously. Sometimes I wonder about my perceptions of things, man. Okay, so my Smurfs, for the most part, are down. And then I've got, like I said, I did do some habit trackers, but I think I want to try and see if I can't, but these might be too big. Sorry, I'm jumping massive around in topics. Let's grab one of these boxes and let's put it on some wax paper and see how much room I have to work with here. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to get both that and a habit tracker in. So, not that I've really even been using the damn habit trackers. I mean, that's something else to contend with. And I could always put the habit tracker somewhere else. That's an idea. Maybe. Okay, because I do want to have something in here so I can sort of write myself a little note about the week. Like even if it's just a review or if it's just a little bit of gratitude or what have you, or just a great memory. Oh, it looks like my Cricut's off cutting again. It was fine for the longest time, and then I think they did something in the last update that's kind of screwed my Cricut software. I might die. It's just frustrating beyond all rationale, but I am patient and I like a challenge. So I will make it work. Some of these other Smurfs were fun too. I just didn't know if we were going to need them, but I figure, well, what the heck, we'll try and sneak them in if we can. Okay, the other thing I want to do is grab one of the stickers, because I'm forgetting to do it on Mondays. So I'm going to stick it right up here where I can see it, but I think I want to kind of draw more attention to it. So let's grab a blue box. And we're going to put the blue box right up here, like so. And then I'm going to put this inside it. And that will make me go, oh yeah, I need to do that, because I've been forgetting. I was good the first week. Not that I don't really care about the scale, but it is a tool in the toolbox. I just don't really focus that much on it. Like, because my weight will fluctuate from anywhere from 5 to 10 pounds within a week, right? Depending upon what I've eaten and water retention and all the other fun things that go along with being a female. Okay. I'm kind of liking this. Now, I don't know if I made myself a review sticker anywhere in my travels. I may have. I'll have to go check. I also have this, like, these self-care stickers, which might be an idea as well to note in here. That might be good. Okay, so now I'm also thinking, like I said, I do want to see about maybe getting one of these habit trackers in here, but now that I've done that, I don't know if I need the blue one or the red one, but we're going to find out, because I'm thinking of trying to incorporate one of our little friends here, who they might be too big now, but that's okay. Oh, I may need red. Red may be a better bet. Okay, so let's put the blue one back on the sheet for now, because I'm thinking that he can like kind of hang out, you know, around there. And I don't really do a ton of movement on the weekends. This was sort of where I was going to throw in some balance training and stuff. So I'm like, well, we can stick this probably down here and make use of some of the white space around the spread to get some more decor on. Because like, he's just super freaking cute. They're all cute. What am I talking about? Okay, so that gets my habit tracker on the page. I might move this over. No, it's fine where it is. I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. It also, without intending to, brings a little bit more balance, because I put that one up there, which means now we have one sort of opposite in the line of sight. Because really, I can't remember who was asking about. One of you had asked me to do a video on it, and I will. It's on the list about, you know, how I determine how I'm creating balance and whatnot. And I am happy to do that and delighted. I just have to actually get to that one on the list, because I keep adding at the top and it keeps getting pushed down a bit. So I'm trying to flip them, because I accidentally did that. I had sorted my list. I sorted my list wrong. I'm like, where's this? And I'm like, oh, it's at the bottom, not the top. Okie dokie. Live and learn, man. All right, let me see. I think I want to get some more Smurfs on here. I just have to figure out how we're going to do that. Because, you know, this guy Chillaxin is pretty freaking awesome. So maybe we'll stick him like right up here. Because he's like, I don't want to cut off his hat though. I don't want to cut off your hat. Come on, you weren't down that freaking long and I didn't push you down all the way. You should come up fairly easy. All right, so let's see if we can make this work so I don't have to cut off a ton of your hat. Yes, I can make it work. Okay, so he's just hanging out, laying down on top of breakfast over there. We have Papa. Well, we have Papa a few times, but it'd be good if this one was flipped, but I didn't flip it because I didn't know I was going to need, right? And most of the time I do, but I'm like running out of sticker paper, so I was trying not to print stuff I don't need, because I'm like, oh, that's not so good. We need something like right here, I think. So maybe we'll kind of stick him like right there. Do I want to cut through his hat though? I don't know what I do. So let's see if he will cooperate and come up, which he did, which was fabulous. And we'll just shift him over a bit so I don't have to punch his hat. Well, a little bit, but not taking a chunk out of his hat. Okay. They're so cute. So cute. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I have another Azrael too I could bring in as well, but I'm really more focused on the Smurfs. And I went with like, there was in this artwork package, there's like Smurfs from all generations, like when they did the movies and they added the, what is it? The one that was a bad Smurf and then she met up with the actual Smurfs and become a good Smurf. You know, that one. We're going to stick this one, I think. I don't really want it on top of one another though. So maybe we'll put you there. Let's have a look. No, I don't like that. Bring you over here though. Means I'm gonna have to cut. No, actually, if I put you in there, I don't have to cut too much. Yeah, that works. All right, so that just means I gotta cut into your arm a tiny bit. And we're gonna move breakfast over just a teeny tiny bit. Let's get her down straight though. Let's get her down straight. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. So cute. I don't know why I made a whole sheet of boxes. I don't really ever use boxes in this planner. That was wild. It's not like I won't use them though, because they're prominent blue and red, and is particular in this shade. They are fairly like found. The Disney books, for example, this is Mickey Mouse red and sort of Disney blue. Okay, so can we, excuse me, get this back on it? Let's see how good I am. It's just a matter of lining them up like that. Perfect. Okay, so I think that's about as much damage as we can do in this popsicle stand, people. So I'm going to say that's a wrap. Oh, with the exception of we need some freaking numbers. And this is, like I said, this is where, because they are like, I want to say people, I don't want to run numbers over top of them because I don't think it would work, because my one would have to go like right over top of his face and stuff. So we're going to go a little bit of a different direction this week. And I think we're going to, maybe we'll use these ones. All right, so this is the 19th. I can stick that right there. I think I want to get rid of the lines though. Where is my white pen? I may not need to get rid of all of them, like all the way across, but I want to get rid of the ones that are in my way. Dry, dry, dry. So, because we can put the 19 like right there. And we're coming to the point where all my 20s are gone again. I got to come down to the bottom. Okay, we'll go 20. Yeah, we're going to have to just, it's going to be fun. Let's just go with that. It's going to be fun. 20. And then 21. We're just going to sort of fit the letters wherever. I guess I got to put them underneath. Actually, maybe let's do that. Yeah, see, I know. I changed my mind. Maybe we'll put them underneath. To gently and carefully take these up though, because they are sticky. 20, and then we'll grab the 19. So whoever threw out the suggestion of putting them underneath, I got it. Thank you very much. I got the message. All right, so we'll just get rid of that. All right, now, so then we can keep on moving on. We can move on. So 21, and then I just may as well carry on in this set, and then 22, and 23, 24, and then 25. Awesome. I think I'm going to change the month of June sticker to match sort of these things. The numbers. Things. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all speak Reenie speak, so I'm sure you figured out what I was talking about. All right, so let's get rid of that. And then we'll put this in here, and then it just kind of brings a little more of this font in without, and let's grab this to flatten out the sticker and get all the bubbles out. I could grab the sticker squisher, but this will work in a pinch. So I have to be gentle and not like super tough with it, because lo and behold, why do you look crooked? Why do you look crooked? I don't think you're crooked, but we're just going to leave you. All right. I have to be gentle because I don't want to bend my washi card and break it. Okay, I'm going to say that's a wrap, you guys. So let's throw it back on the discs. So we have this one, and then I need to go find some food because I'm actually hungry. I'm working in my health planner. I haven't eaten breakfast yet. Oops, forgot something. Forgot our little friend here. He doesn't need much, but just enough that it doesn't lift up the sticker every time I take the page off the... He looks funny missing part of his arm. It's all good. All right, that's a wrap. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, drop us a comment down below letting us know you're new so we can formally welcome you to our community. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you next time.